We're counting down the top 10 greatest Michael Jackson live performances ever. And trust us, ranking these wasn't easy. Do you give the top spot to the moonwalk that stunned the world? The Super Bowl entrance that froze a stadium? Or the stadium spectacle that redefined what a concert could be? From explosive dance breaks to tear-jerking vocal moments, we're weighing historic shocks, technical mastery, and raw emotion to settle the ultimate debate. Let's kick things off with number 10. In 10th place, we have the 1995 MTV Video Music Awards medley, a performance that sparks debate every time it comes up. For 15 straight minutes, Michael unleashes a masterclass in choreography at Radio City Music Hall, gliding from "Don't Stop Till You Get Enough" to "Dangerous" without missing a beat. The anti-gravity lean, those razor-sharp spins, the seamless transitions between 8 songs. It is all there, dialed up to the max. But does it matter when the movement itself is this electrifying? This is pure dance spectacle, a reminder that sometimes showmanship alone is enough to steal the night. Number 9 takes us to the Victory Tour in 1984, a moment when Michael's solo power finally eclipsed the Family Act, right there on stadium stages across America and Canada. Remember the chaos of that infamous lottery ticket system? 2.5 million fans tried their luck, but the real jackpot was seeing Michael break away from the group. His solo segments drew the loudest, almost frenzied cheers. The set list leaned into Off the Wall and Thriller. And every time he slipped on that glove or hit the moonwalk, you could feel the crowd shift. This was no longer just a Jackson show. The spectacle was massive, the logistics were wild, and the press could not stop talking about how Michael's star seemed too big for the stadiums themselves. It was the night the world realized the group era was ending, and the era of the cinematic solo showman was just beginning. 8th place belongs to the History Tour stop in Munich, 1997, a late-career spectacle that proves Michael's obsession with production never faded, even as the world changed around him. This is where the jetpack entrance takes flight, where Michael rolls on stage in a full-size tank, and where the stage transforms into a political theater set, part rave, part rock opera, part fever dream. Over 70,000 fans lose themselves in the sheer scale of it all as medleys whip between eras and lasers slice through the night. The History Tour sometimes gets overshadowed by earlier peaks, but Munich stands tall in fan polls for a reason. It is the moment we see Michael's vision fully matured. Every cue, every effect, every bit of choreography dialed in for maximum impact. There is a bittersweet note here too. This was his last world tour, and you can sense the weight of legacy in every move. Number 7 drops us right into the heart of Mexico City, 1993, when Michael Jackson's Dangerous Tour turns into a living tidal wave. Try to picture it. More than 100,000 people packed into Estadio Azteca, their voices and screams rolling like thunder, every inch of the stadium vibrating with anticipation. The sheer size of this crowd is almost impossible to process. It is the kind of scene where the audience becomes part of the spectacle, not just spectators, but a living, breathing force that pushes the show to its breaking point. Local reports said hundreds needed medical attention for exhaustion, and you can see why. When Michael hits the stage, it is hysteria in the purest sense. He does not just command the crowd, he overwhelms it, riding the crest of that energy with every spin and shout. No other show on this list matches the raw physical power of that many fans moving as one. Number 6 is the 1988 Grammy Awards, where Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror becomes something closer to a spiritual event than a standard pop performance. We start with a hush, just Michael, almost motionless, letting the first verses hang in the air. No dance breaks, no moonwalk, just raw vulnerability. Then slowly the Andrae Crouch Choir rises behind him, and the song builds like a tidal wave. By the final chorus, the stage is a wall of sound and light. Michael's voice soaring above the choir, every note pushing the audience higher. Choir members later called it raw human emotion, orchestrated on a scale never seen. Critics still point to this night as the gold standard for awards show performances. It is not the biggest stage, but the emotional punch lands harder than any stadium spectacle. A reminder that sometimes the quietest beginnings lead to the loudest, most unforgettable crescendos. Number 5 drops us straight into the heart of Michael's global takeover, the Bad Tour Japan leg in 1988. We talk a lot about Wembley and Bucharest, but before any of that, Michael was already packing out the Tokyo Dome and Yokohama Stadium, pulling in a staggering 450,000 fans across those shows. That is not just a pop star on tour, that is a phenomenon, rewriting the rules for Western artists in Asia. Japanese media could not get enough. Front-page headlines, TV specials, even local police had to rethink crowd control for the sheer volume of fans. What is wild is how Michael adapted the show for the Japanese audience, tweaking set lists, reworking lighting cues, and even timing his stage entrances to sync with the famously punctual Tokyo trains. No other Western act had ever dominated the Tokyo Dome calendar like this before. This run did not just prove Michael's drawing power overseas, it set the stage for the stadium spectacles that would follow, showing the world that pop music really could be a global language. Number 4 is where Michael Jackson turns Wembley Stadium into the world's biggest nightclub, no velvet rope, just 72,000 fans and royalty losing their minds together. It's July 16, 1988. Princess Diana and Prince Charles are in the front row, but Michael's not playing to the VIPs. He is playing to every single person, making the back row feel like they are right up at the stage. The energy is off the charts from the first beat, with routines so tight, so explosive, you could swear the entire place was bouncing in unison. When the song Dirty Diana blares and the lights go wild, Princess Diana famously cheers. She had asked Michael to keep the song in the set, and he delivered. By the end of the night, over 130 fans fainted from sheer hysteria. 7 sold-out shows, a Guinness record, 504,000 people in total. This is Michael, scaling intimacy. To a stadium, pure adrenaline, legendary even without the perfect film crew. Coming to the top 3, we land in Bucharest, 1992, where Michael Jackson's Dangerous Tour is not just a concert, it is a stadium-sized movie in real time. 90,000 fans fill the National Stadium, but it is the HBO cameras, cranes swooping, Steadicams gliding, that turn this night into the definitive filmed performance. Director Andy Morahan's team treats every song like a blockbuster set piece. Thriller's zombie lines ripple through the crowd, strobe lights sync perfectly with every beat, and even the smallest gestures are caught in crisp detail. You can feel the energy never drop, not for a second. This is sustained spectacle, from the opening blast to the final bow. Decades later, clips from this show still rack up over 100 million views online. If Wembley is pure, sweaty adrenaline, Bucharest is stadium cinema perfected. Every angle, every moment, built to be watched, rewatched, and mythologized forever. Number 2 is the Super Bowl XXVII halftime show in 1993, the one that changed the game for live television forever. We all remember the moment. Michael appears at the center of the Rose Bowl, 98,374 fans screaming, and then nothing. For nearly 2 full minutes, he stands absolutely motionless, not a muscle twitching, while decoy pop-ups on the jumbotrons have everyone second-guessing what is real. The tension is unbearable. How long can a stadium and over 120 million viewers worldwide hold their breath? That engineered pause was not just a stunt. It was a masterclass in suspense, designed down to the second with the NFL production team, who reportedly worried that silence would lose the crowd. Instead, when Michael finally explodes into jam, the entire place detonates. It is the first Super Bowl halftime to actually boost ratings, and by the time the children's choir floods the field for Heal the World, the show has redefined what halftime can be. No other artist has ever commanded a global audience with just stillness and timing. This is broadcast spectacle on a level only Michael could pull off. And finally, in first place, we have the Motown 25 performance of Billie Jean, the night the world stopped spinning and started gliding backward. If you are building a list of the greatest live moments in pop history, how do you not end here? It is March 25th, 1983, Pasadena Civic Auditorium. Michael walks out in black tuxedo pants, white socks glowing, a sequined jacket catching every spotlight, and a single rhinestone glove on his left hand. He slams the fedora on, the beat kicks in, and suddenly the entire room is holding its breath. For 5 minutes, he is not just performing a song, he is rewriting what is possible on live television. And then it happens. The moonwalk. Just 6 seconds, but it is a seismic shift. 50 million people watch on NBC that May. And the next day, everyone from Fred Astaire to Sammy Davis Jr. is calling to say they have never seen anything like it. The choreography is so sharp it earns an Emmy nod, but it is the shock, the magic, the sense that we are witnessing something brand new that makes this the definitive moment. In under 6 minutes, Michael Jackson changes the rules. Costume, movement, spectacle, all in perfect sync. This is not just a performance, it is the birth of a new era. Across all these performances, one thing is undeniable. Michael Jackson didn't just sing live, he engineered moments that stopped time and united millions. No other artist has blended spectacle and emotion on this scale. That's why his shows aren't just concerts, they are living, breathing proof of what live entertainment can be. Which performance hit you hardest? Let's talk in the comments.